everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Aisha, nice to meet you. We're gonna do a video that I did a year ago. I showed you every single book on my physical TBR. In a year I have bought a lot of books and I have received a lot of books and I've been sent a lot of books and I've read a lot of books. So my physical TBR has changed so much. This is what this video is about. I'm gonna show you every single book on my physical TBR. Your job is to tell me if I should read it or if I should just bye-bye. You see my cart all the time because this is my TBR cart, because every book on my bookshelves are read. These are my unread books, but you never see the back of it, and it's double stacked, so there's so many more books at the back that you don't know about. So I thought this would be the perfect video for me to show you every single book on my physical TBR. Physical TBR is at an all-time high. I just need to slow down buying or read more, which I think the second one is better. First one that I have here, Firstborn of the Sun by Marvelous Michael Anson. And I've been sent this and I'm pretty sure this is new. This just came out or something. Came with a map and all. Like one of the prettiest covers I've ever seen in my life. Are you insane? Then I have The Courting of Bristol Keats. I've had this on my TBR for a while now because I think I got it at Christmas last year. It's signed and it's got beautiful sprayed edges. Yeah, I haven't picked it up because one of my best friends has read it and she didn't like it. And I have pretty like similar taste to her, but then a booktuber that I love so much has read it and loved it, so I'm like, wait, I should really just read it and have my own opinion about it. Apparently the second book is coming out in 2026, so I really want to read it before the second book comes out. It's by Mary E. Pearson, which is the author of Dance of Thieves, and I enjoyed Dance of Thieves. I didn't love it. I haven't read the second book in that, so I need to get to that as well. Then I have a proof copy that I've been sent by Bloomsbury. I love Bloomsbury so much. They have the most beautiful proof copies ever, and this is the prequel to The Priority of the Orange Tree, Among the Burning Flowers by Samantha Shannon, but I haven't read it so far because I haven't read The Priority of the Orange Tree, and I don't know if I have to read that first before reading this, or if I can read this first because it's the prequel, but it got published after. You know what I mean? Yeah, the proof is so nice and like it's got like paper. Oh, it's beautiful. So I really want to read it, but I don't know if I can read it first or third. So if you know, let me know. Next one is another Bloomsbury proof that actually is going to be my next read. When I finish reading the book I'm reading right now, this is next. This is Seven Deadly Thorns by Amber Hamilton. And this also came out literally this week. This is the proof that you paint yourself. It came with paints and brushes, so you can paint the front and the back. It's Enemies to Lovers romancy, and I'm so excited to read this. I read the back of it. I picked this for my November TBR, and it's also a debut novel. And then I have the rest of the The Last Hours trilogy. I've read the first book last month. I'm gonna read the second book this month. This also is in my November TBR, which is Chain of Iron, and then I have Chain of Thorns. Also, Chain of Iron happens to be my highest rated book on my physical TBR. So out of all of these books, this is the highest rated. It's something like 4.7. It's something insane. So I'm very excited about that because everyone loves it, so it can't be bad. Also, I love Cassandra Clare. Literally everything she writes I love, so I'm sure I'm gonna love these. I really enjoyed the first book. I gave it like 4.5 stars, so yeah, I'm excited to finish it. This is the last trilogy by Cassandra Clare so far in the Shadowhunters universe. She's gonna start a new trilogy next year around March time, she said, which is called The Wicked Powers, and that's gonna be the last trilogy in the Shadowhunters universe, which is gonna be so sad. This is one of the latest books I've bought. We have Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is the sequel to Bride. I loved Bride, okay? I loved Bride. Yeah, if it's as good as Bride, this is gonna be incredible. And I think this is perfect for this time of year because it's very like spooky, and this is like a paranormal romance. Yeah, Bride slapped. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I enjoyed it. Another book that I'm extremely excited to read is If We Were Villains by ML Rio. This is a literary fiction. This is like one of those books that I've been meaning to read for so long, and now I finally own it, and I'm gonna read it this month. Quote me on that. I know I say that every time. A lot of people compare it to The Secret History by Donna Tartt, which I haven't read either, and I want to read that too. I have such high expectations for this book, and I don't even know why. Then we have The Kiss Curse, which is the sequel, the second book. I think they're interconnected standalones, but the second book in the X-Hex series, and that was such a like silly romance, like easy palette cleanser, like spooky, witchy. And yeah, this is the second one. And then I have When the Moon Hatched. This is one of the latest books I've received. I received it in a blind date with a book. A lovely girl sent me her, like, she has a brand, and she sent me a blind date with the book, and it was so cute, full of things like a marker and like tabs, and there were like a claw clip in it. It was so cute, and this was the book that I got. Some people love this book and some people don't really care about it, so I'm excited to know what I think about it. But once again, romantasy. Enemies to lovers, I believe. Staying on the romantasy train, I have 2 series. Let me find it. Number 1 is the Book of Asriel. I don't know what it's... Gods and Monsters series. First book is the Book of Asriel. Second book is The Throne of Broken Gods. This is huge. And then we have Dawn of the Cursed Queen. And I believe the 4th book came out, or is just about to come out, or something like that. I haven't read any of these, but I plan to read the Book of Asriel soon because everyone talks about this book. I feel such FOMO. Everyone loves it, so I have high expectations. Also, the covers are beautiful. I went to a book event with Headline, and yeah, they gifted me the whole trilogy. And I also have so many book talk mutuals. They are like, Asia, you have to read Book of Asriel. Asia, you have to read it. So I will read it. I have the whole trilogy, so it will happen. Another trilogy that I got at the same exact event is The Spark of the Ever Flames. What is this called? The Kindred Curse Saga. These books are huge. So we have, the first one is actually normal. We have The Spark of the Ever Flame, number 1. Number 2, we have Glow of the Ever Flame. And then number 3, Heat of the Ever Flame. They're all signed because Pen Cult was at the event with Headline. Also heard amazing things. So I really want to read them. The only thing is I'm in the middle of so many series already. So I'm scared to like start new series because I'm already in the middle of so many. Then I have so many. Wait, let me find them all. 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. Where is it? Oh, found it. Then I have 5 books. 5 Elif Shafak books. And all of these are like literary fiction with some fantasy sometimes, I think. I have The Architect's Apprentice, The Bastard of Istanbul, 10 minutes and 38 seconds in this strange world. This is the one I want to read the most. The back of this sounds so interesting. All of these sound extremely interesting. Then I have The 40 Rules of Love. I really want to read this one too. And this may be the most popular one, is There Are Rivers in the Sky. This I've seen everywhere. Everyone loves this book. It has such high ratings. Like, she wrote, I'm pretty sure, like 19 novels, something insane. All of these were sent to me by Penguin, which I'm very grateful for. These 4 were together. Literally, I received 1 parcel with 4 books in them, and this one was by itself. Very excited to read these. Another series that I'm so excited to finish, I've said this so many times, it probably sounds like I'm lying. It's the Scythe trilogy. So I have Thunderstorm, that's not Thunderstorm, Thunderhead and The Toll. I have read Scythe and I really enjoyed Scythe. And I know it sounds like I'm probably lying because it's been over a year, almost a year and a half since I've read Scythe. So if I really enjoyed it, I probably would have picked up the 2nd and 3rd. I really did enjoy it. It's like a dystopian YA and it was so good. And there was a little bit of a romance and it was very interesting. But yeah, I haven't picked up the 2nd and 3rd book, which I should have done. Like, so I really want to get to them soon. But I've been saying this for a year and a half. So at this point, I'm pretty sure this was on my last year TBR. Surely, yes. This wasn't. I bought it in the meantime. See, this is how much I want to read it because I bought the 3rd. Another book that I got sent pretty recently is A Language of Dragons. I'm pretty sure this is a new book. I saw it everywhere yesterday. I went to Witchstones yesterday and it was everywhere. So I'm pretty sure it's not that old. It's by S.F. Williamson. I love dragons, okay? I don't know what it is about dragons. I find them so exciting to read about them. I love it. Also, one thing that I love is books set in London. I live in London, so I found it so interesting, especially when they are like period pieces. And this is 1923 London with dragons. Yes, like 100% yes. Some of my favorite books are the Cassandra Clare Infernal Devices and The Last Hours. They're all Victorian London. I love it so much, so much. I have another proof copy that I got sent. This is Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. Now, I think this is like number 4 in a series, but it's interconnected standalones, so it's fine. Look, and it came with a card and a sticker. How cute. It's like men obsessed, he falls first, billionaire hockey team owner. Sounds great. And this is part of the Sparrow Falls series, but I haven't read the other ones. But it's interconnected standalones, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, and it's American, and you can so tell by the way it feels and how tall it is. I love an American book once in a while because they are so floppy. Then I got these 2 books in the mail by booktube. We have Score to Settle and The Cinnamon Spice Inn. The cinnamon spice inn literally looks so autumnal. Yeah, this is sport romance, and this is a small town autumnal full vibes romance. This is by Bella North, and this is by Harper Graham. They were sent to me in 2 different parcels but at the same time. Then we have Blood Orange. I definitely had this last year. I haven't read it since. I feel like I have to be in the mood for a thriller. Like, I'm not always in the mood for a thriller. It's the opposite. For some people, like, thrillers are like the easy go-to. They get you out of a reading slump. For me, I have to be in the mood for a thriller, so I haven't been lately. I haven't read a thriller in a bit, so I actually would like to get back to it. This is Blood Orange by Harriet Tice, and I read thrillers so I can tell my mom to read them because my mom only reads thrillers, and she's always like asking me for book recommendations. I generally just read thrillers so I can recommend them to her. So I need to get on with my thriller recommendations to my mom, so I'm gonna read this soon. The Night Circus, I definitely had this last year. I feel like I missed the boat a little bit with The Night Circus because this was so popular. Like, in 2020 everyone's reading this. I don't know if now people are still on it, but some people really love it. One of my best friends has read it and she really enjoyed it, so that's why I picked it up. I'm pretty sure this was secondhand. I bought it. Let me know what you think about this book, because this is one of these books that I'm like, should I read it, should I not? Let me know. The book that has been on my TBR the longest is Tomorrow by Gabriel Seven, and I've had this for like 2 years. I know I need to read it. I know, okay? Everyone loves it. I don't really do audiobooks. I don't really do them. But I heard that the audiobook of this is very nice, so I might try it. Might give it a go to audiobooks. I don't really like them, but maybe I'll give it a go with this book. I never reach for it. I never want to read it. But then people talk about it like it's one of the best books they've ever read. So I don't want to get rid of it because people love it. But then I never reach for it. So what are we doing? But it's beautiful. I love the cover. But yeah, let me know what you think about that one. This is a book that I really want to read. It's Salt Blood by Francesca de Torres. The back of this book sounds so fucking good. The plot sounds incredible. It's a literary fiction inspired by a real story, I'm pretty sure, about this woman that's been through so much and then she becomes a pirate. What do you mean? I haven't read a pirate book ever. But I haven't heard anything about this. I don't know anyone that has read this. I don't know anything. So if you've read this book, let me know, because I actually haven't seen this anywhere on TikTok or booktube. But it sounds so good. Like, the back of this book sounds incredible. Then we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder that one of my subscribers has sent to me via my Amazon wish list, which I'm very thankful for. And this is happening soon because me and my mum, we've never read a book at the same time. My mum doesn't read as quick as me, but she bought it. She bought the Italian version of this, so we said that we were gonna read it together. I haven't watched the series, so I actually don't know anything about the series. I know it's crazy because everyone's talked about it, everyone knows it, everyone has read it also. But I haven't read it, I haven't watched it. So I actually am gonna go in completely blind, but I'm very excited about this. Then I have 2 books in this series called, I don't know what the series is called, but it's like a sport romance interconnected standalone series by Grace Riley. Also, they're signed. This was at the same event last year, headline. And she was there and she was lovely. I really want to read especially Wicked Surf because it's a volleyball romance, and I played volleyball for many years and my mom played volleyball for many years. But yeah, they're like interconnected standalones, sport romances. This is a hockey and this is hockey and volleyball. Then I have another proof that I got sent by Bloomsbury called 7 Rules for a Perfect Marriage. This sounds very good actually. I read the back. It sounds like an easy romance, good for like in between those heavy romantasy books. These are, I'm pretty sure, like a couple writing a book about the 7 rules for a perfect marriage. Then I have Kingdom of the Wicked. I had this last year. I know, I actually did pick it up. I did read like 3 chapters. Softly DNF'd it. But I picked this up right after reading Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. And if you know anything about Releasing 10, one, it ruled my life. It still rules my life since May. And it's like probably my favorite book I've read the whole year. And it was incredible, but it was devastating. So it was just whatever book I read after would have been a sacrifice, you know, and this was the sacrifice. I was trying to read anything and it wouldn't work. It got me, like, I was just still thinking about Releasing 10. So I read 3 chapters and put away, but not because it wasn't a good book, just because I just finished Releasing 10. So I'm definitely gonna give it another go at one point. Yeah, it did sound good. The 3 chapters I read were good, but then released in 10. I have 2 classics. I have The Great Gatsby, F. Scott Fitzgerald, So Tiny. Also, I did start this. I'm like 40 pages in. I did read some of this. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I will go back to this at one point. And then I have Wuthering Heights, which I have read back in the day, but not in English. I read this when I was younger at school in Italian, and I studied it in English but never read it. So I wanted to read it, especially because I think they're doing the movie next year? Question mark. I feel like classics are not like something that I reach out for. Like, it's not like, oh, let me just go read a classics. That's not who I am. But if that's who you are, you're so cool. I wish I was you. Then I have so many Sarah Adams books. Let me grab them all. 1, 2, oh my god, 3. I think I only have 3. Okay, we have When in Rome, the rule book, and the cheat sheet. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I'm gonna sell it or invent it or just donate it. I tried to read it. It had a dancer in it, and the dance terminology was wrong. Professionally trained in dance. So it doesn't go down that easily on me when like it's wrong. I didn't after like 80 pages in. And I'm definitely gonna get rid of this. I just want you to like confirm that I should just get rid of this. And then we have the rule book. A lot of people really like it. Once again, sport romance. And then I have When in Rome, which I'm so excited to reading because I read, what is it called? Beg, Borrow, Steal, which is part of this. But like technically this comes first, but like it's interconnected standalone, so it's fine. And I love that book. So I'm very excited to read this one because I'm pretty sure this is about her brother. We have another book that I don't know what I should do with it. I should just donate it because I can't sell this one. It's Cross the Line. And this was a gift. One of my friends received 2 arcs and she was like, do you want one? I was like, yeah. We're both Formula 1 fans. And this is a Formula 1 romance. I don't know how I feel about Formula 1 romances because every single one I read I hated because I know a lot about Formula 1. Same thing with the dance, you know, same thing. I'm scared that Formula 1 is going to be talked about in a non-accurate way and it's going to piss me off because that's what happened with Throttled. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. So I don't know if that's going to be the same vibes because if I don't know, like hockey, I know nothing about. So I love hockey romances because I got no knowledge of it. This I have a lot of knowledge of, so that would annoy me. So I might donate this one too. Then we have Abby Jimenez book, The Happy Ever After playlist. I actually just forgot I had it. And I'm pretty sure there's a book before this one that I don't own. That's why I need to read that one first, I think. But yeah, the Happy Jimenez books I read, one I really enjoyed and one I was okay with. I think I like her as a writer, so I will get to this at one point. We have another arc called Sweet Heat by Bolu Babalola. Such a great name. And the back of this sounds incredible. It's a romance. It's like a second chance romance. I haven't heard much about this. So if you've read this or if you know someone that has read it, let me know what they think. Then we have a book that I would love to read, but I'm dreading it. That's the only reason. We have The Winter Garden. Is it the? No, just Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. I loved The Nightingale by her. One of my favorite books ever. Cried for days. If I think about it too much, I will cry again. So we're not gonna go there. That's why I'm dreading it because that book put me in a spiral. So, and she's very good at making you cry. She's very good at writing literary fiction books about women that are just soul destroying. So I'm sure this is gonna be just as devastating. So that's why I'm scared, but I'm really looking forward to this. We have another proof copy that I have called The Midnight Shift. I actually was supposed to read this last month and this was the only book on my October TBR that I didn't get to. I just didn't have enough time. It's a Korean best-selling cult novel that has been translated in English, and yeah, it's like a sapphic vampire romance. I think it's a vampire hunter. I have heard nice things about this one. Another book that I think I'm gonna donate is Where the Crawdads Sing. I've had this for a long time. I've watched the movie, so I know what happens. The movie was great. I've watched the movie, so I know what happens. And the whole thing about this book is to know that that happened, and I know what happened. I don't see myself reaching for this anytime soon. Then we have Murder in the Family. I'm pretty sure I had this last year as well. This is by Kara Hunter. This is a very like unique kind of book. It's like you need to you have like all the evidence to solve this murder and you solve it with them. All the files, all the evidence. Quite an interesting book, so I think this would be fun to read. And then we have The Dark That Hides Us. This is the second book in the Light That Blinds Us series by Andy Darcy Theo. I love Andy, and he's so lovely to invite me every year when he releases a new book, and it's always the best time. So I'm very excited to read this. I read the first one, so I need to get to this before he releases the next book. He's a quick writer, so I need to keep up. And then I have A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee. This has beautiful edges. Yeah, I think this is like a romantasy, enemies to lovers. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, but I've seen it enough, but I don't know what's the opinion. Also American. I love that they're so floppy. Holly just DM'd me herself. She was very fun and nice. She was lovely. And then I have this duology. I don't know if there's gonna be a third book. Monstrous Nights and Foul Days comes first. Foul Days and Monstrous Nights by Genoveva Dimova. I should really get to this now though, because this is the time. Spooky season. My light gave up on me. She died. I apologize. Once again, I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about these, so I don't know what people think about them, but from the back, they sound great. I mean, I haven't read the back of the second book because I'm scared that it will spoiler the first one, but the back of the first book sounds incredible. So, and we're done. I think it's a lot of them. Like when I was younger, I used to just not have a big physical TBR, but now that I get sent books, which is amazing, and I'm so grateful, and it's my favorite thing ever, but then I can't keep up with as much, and I still love to buy them, because buying books and reading books, two different hobbies. Mind your own business. I need to get reading. I need to start reading. Let me know which one of these is like a book that you think I should prioritize, that I should get to as quick as possible, and let me know if any of these you're like, Asia, I don't think it's worth it, get rid of it. Let me know. Anyway, thank you for staying until the end. I love you so much for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. I love you very much. Ciao ciao.